Oh my gosh.
That's the weirdest goal I've seen in the Stanley Cup. And it couldn't be a stranger play.
You have to see it to believe it.
I don't think I've seen a stranger goal. That is the weirdest goal I've ever seen.
You can't make this stuff up.
By Lowry, and that freed it up for Nolan. Nolan's got plenty of time and scores! A shot from center! It hit Tarek and went in! Oh, and Nolan had a 2-0 lead with 10 seconds to go in the first period.
Can you believe this? Owen Nolan launched a rocket that tipped on edge, and it was coming in and curving on Roman Turek, and it completely handcuffed him. The big man is stunned. And so is this crowd, as they should be.
Then it leads to the Sharks coming back the other way. Suter into the zone. Centering pass, gloved down in midair by Bergevin. How long did he have that puck in his glove? Now the puck's in the net. The puck is in the net.
I think Marc Bergevin may have thrown that puck into his own goal.
Oh, he did.
He did. He threw it right in his own goal.
He threw it in his own net.
Oh my! Well, he tosses it right into his own net. He looked like the shortstop trying to turn the double play, except Turk wasn't expecting it.
King net still empty. Palpy sent it all the way toward the empty net. He may score. He did. Ziggy Palpy's pass came into the Kings' empty net, and the Flyers have a 3-0 lead. And the nearest Flyer will get credit for that goal.
Forecheck by Palpy, up for Blake, blue line blast, and he scored! A soft goal from the blue line by, of all people, Rob Blake. It trickled through on Potvin.
Man, right at him. He was down on his knees waiting for him, and he did not have his 5-hole completely sealed off. Watch this. Felix Potvin was down, waiting, and he had to have assumed that he had everything sealed off. He did not.
Here's Heatley bringing it out of his own zone. Heatley, a former Wisconsin Badger. There's goal! Oh my! Schwab left the goal, anticipating the shoot in, and a gimme.
It hit a skate, I think, on the attempted shoot in right here. It did. It went off Cawley's skate, I think. Here it is right here as Heatley gets the softest goal he's ever going to score, and he's going to score a few in this league.
Now Lidstrom from center right drives. What did he
Baby!
Oh, it skipped past Cloutier in the first chink in the armor of the Vancouver goaltender.
And I think it just eludes Cloutier. It looks like he goes to catch it right at center ice, folks. And that just goes right through the glove hand.
And now a penalty. They had, the Canadiens, an empty net. He just shattered the glass.
I can't believe what just happened. Doug Gilmour in slamming the door shattered a gigantic pane of glass down there and had to actually work his way through the deep. Look at this. He slammed the door and it went poof.
As Wall was down, Yzerman in front again, another chance, and a big stop, and the puck's in. Waugh had it and dropped it, and Detroit scores first for the first time.
Patrick Waugh just got caught hot-dogging. Believe me, he was going to give it the how do you do, and he dropped the puck. It's a great save, don't get me wrong. Right in the gloves. Now he's got it. Now he's going to show everybody he's got it. What? Whoops, I dropped it right to Shanahan. He's giving it the how do you do for the crowd here after he makes an incredible save and drops the puck, and in it goes.
And it came back to him off of Chelios. Tries the center. Penalty coming up to Detroit. Pass all the way back to the line. It's going to go into the Ducks net. Shagir had gone to the bench for the extra attacker, and the pass from below the goal line missed everybody and went into the vacated cage 200 feet away.
Oh, this is a tough one. This one is devastating to Anaheim.
Well, earlier during one of our breaks, Harvey the Hound came down and was too close for Craig McTavish's liking, and he takes Harvey's tongue out and throws it into the crowd.
Craig McTavish was quite a competitor when he played it. He didn't like that move by the Flames mascot. Harvey won't be barking for the rest of the night.
And they had to find a taker for Abisher, so they found one. Certainly a big salary dump.
Oh, it's in! Oh, no! Sebastian Caron, a nightmare bounce.
Words cannot describe this goal.
The old 170-foot shot.
170-foot shot, you know that's going to bounce. You've got to get in front of the puck.
Right back to him from Brashear. Czechmanek misplayed. Centering pass, though, not able to get a shot of it. And score! Right off the wall!
Sometimes the element of surprise is your best friend. There went the glove of Roman Cechmanek. He didn't have it. One of his players pushed the glove back to him, and he was trying to pick up the glove. That is why Reichel shot. He knew it. He was looking down at his glove, and that is why he never saw the puck come by him.
Oh, the glove came just as the shot went. The case of the missing glove solved, and it's a goal. Scary, isn't it? A lot of people stop breathing on the Ducks bench. Set in. Oh!
His stick, and it hit a stick, and it slipped behind him, and it's in the goal.
Oh my gosh.
Just when you think you've seen it all, something else happens. Do you believe this? Marty Brodeur went to slide his stick out, and he dropped it.
That's the weirdest goal I've seen in the Stanley Cup Championship Series.
And that created a lot of problems with the Bruins defenses, and that's what you...
Oh my! A goal as Thomas tried to sweep it away.
I don't know if I've ever seen a shot like this. Oh, it was going so slow. Tim Thomas went ahead of it.
Jetnik carries out. Brown continues to ride him, and the bouncer goes in! Jetnik just floated it in, and it bounced past Ryan Miller for a gift.
Forsberg, how about that between the legs? Little play goal. Oh, I mean, you cannot turn it. Oh, we scored! We scored right off the faceoff. The Penguins just scored, folks. How about that? The goaltender doesn't even know it's in the net. Nobody does. I swear, the Penguins just scored.
They just scored to tie the game at 5. And I must tell you, I just looked down. We were just talking. And the 19,000 plus here are astounded that the puck got by Niedermacher.
Well, Talbot,
the Penguins were trying to make a change.
That's why Talbot just iced the puck.
They haven't even put it on the board. The people that run the buildings are not even going to put the goal on the board. I don't think they know.
Mike, have you ever seen anything like this before in your years of calling the game? That's Maxime Talbot's first goal in the National Hockey League, folks. It was on a change. He was just trying to dump the puck.
Ryder and Brent Hunter tied for the goal-scoring lead among rookies with 25. Ovechkin sitting on 24. What was that? Whistle on a delayed offside, and Hasek stirring things up by letting it go between the wickets and in.
Stop the puck, Dominic. I mean, you know, you're making your point pretty clear. It is offside. There's no question about it. Hey, but you know what? We've got human error in this game. I'm just going to let that go.
Olay.
And a penalty upcoming against Washington. Good move by Wasicek. Valine plays it outside the line, and he scores on his own goal. Incredibly, Nick Valine sends it back. Ward has left. Oh, Nick Valine looks for a place to hide.
John, you and I have been working together for 6 years. I don't think we've ever seen this.
Oilers slowly coming back. They have them all empty net. Oh my goodness! A giveaway, and Brind'Amour at the empty net. Oh my goodness! What a way to end it. Well, that's a heartbreaker. No question about it.
Bergeron fans on a pass. Steffen steals and he'll ice it. Oh, at least I thought he was gonna until he blew it. That's unbelievable. Here come the Oilers the other way, and Hemsky's loose. Hemsky, he scored! Can you believe what we just saw?
Steffen loses the puck because he's just going to try and slide it into the goal gently. How about shoot the darn thing? You got a $300 stick in your hand. That's the most embarrassing thing I've seen on the National Hockey League ice. And I don't know, I've been around the game 25 years.
Settled down by the defense and played back ahead for Travis Moore.
I think with the lack of stoppages here in this second.
Oh, it's lost by Phillips and into the net. My goodness.
Just when you think you got enough time, well, you don't. Chris Phillips gets it caught into the skates of Ray Emery, and Ray Emery puts it in off his right skate. 3-1 Anaheim.
And the look on the face of Chris Phillips.
Every goal in a game counts, regardless of which team you're cheering for, if either. You have to feel bad.
Connolly makes it. Connolly fires it. Off the inside of the post. No! They call it a goal! You heard a lot of iron sound. The Sabres celebrate in OT.
I think McCabe put it in his own net.
The original shot hits the pipe clean, and then it comes across.
And then off of McCabe, and it's in.
I mean the out-of-town score.
Right, absolutely. Shots.
Jeremy Roenick banks it off the glove, and it's in the net. And Jeremy Roenick has scored his 500th National Hockey League goal. And it couldn't be a stranger
He's watching his own replay right now.
How did that go in?
It's a weird one.
Regier up the left wing to Dustin Boyd. He tips it, a bouncing puck. It fools Bridgegalov. It rolls right behind him to the goal line.
Wow, what a strange event. Everybody was surreal. It was like slow motion.
And we'll have another look at it at the next whistle.
Somebody tell these guys to throw it over the glass or something so we can have a look at that. We may have to play all this over again if it's a goal.
Doan now out of the corner. He scores. Oh boy. This will be interesting.
I don't know how many times I've seen this, not often, but this all might be for naught. As Ilya Bryzgalov somehow just could not find this puck. Now, does it go in slowly?
That's in.
My gosh.
It looks like it's in.
But look at the overhead. Does it actually go over? Remember, you have to see the entire puck go over. It's rolling on end. I don't think so. There's still a piece of that puck that is on the red. You look at it here, and it looks like it might be. But you got to remember, the puck is round. And all you're seeing is on the ice, the end of the puck. If you can watch it this way, this shows the entire puck. And it is no goal for Calgary. And as we saw for Doan, a big goal.
Islanders have Park and Rieger up front. That's Davison on the intercept and the clear. Back on D with Meyer.
And I like that there's a goal. It bounces right by Toskala. Oh, you want to talk about a bad infield. A big hop bounces over the left pad of Vesa Toskala. A 200-foot goal.
Holy Mackinac! That is a 197-foot shot.
I have never seen this before. There goes the bouncing puck. Follow the tennis ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bounces. And then right over the glove, and it completely takes a right turn. Man!
Vesa, I'm sorry, but you're going to be on every highlight film and show for the next month.
Hook from behind, but breaks out to center. Matt Foy has him tied up. Phaneuf's long shot sails wide. Look out. He breaks the pane of glass, and that'll be it for a while. As they push and shove to the right of the Minnesota net, but you can see the remnants of that drive by Dion Phaneuf.
Phaneuf out of his own end. Long slap shot, and he broke another piece of glass. Are you kidding? He shot that one from his own blue line, and he shatters a second piece of glass.
Okay, you're not allowed to shoot it anymore. Tell Dion Phaneuf he's not allowed to shoot the puck anymore.
It's costing his team money.
They cross the line, and Sean Avery goes to the front of the goal. Scotty Gomez in the ring. Yager again. Shooting one wide of Brodeur.
Sean Avery's tactics at screening the goaltender like nothing I've ever seen before.
He was facing Brodeur the whole. He didn't even watch the play at all.
And Brodeur did his level best to keep his concentration and his cool.
Holding on without in front. They score! The guy you talked about, Sean Avery. Power play goal. Call it tactics. Call it antics. Call it effective in the end. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this.
Coming on that weak side and ended up being Drake hitting Cleary.
Score from center, my goodness! Nick Lidstrom, who had one similar in a playoff years ago from center that had the effect of changing things, had a better defensive average, wound up with more points in the standings. But this is the team, and Marc-Andre Fleury leading his team out, took a tumble onto the ice.
How many of these drawn-up plays actually go right according to Hoyle?
And a shot right on goal! Scores! I wonder if they threw that up!
Wow. Keenan can't believe it.
Getting away. Did get the shot. Scores! Oh, that was a tough break for Cam Ward. It looked like the play was done. But Talbot will get the goal. And it's 2-1.
Still thinking the ice must not be good, Mike. It's another guy just kind of stumbling on his own. And then bounced it in on goal. He scores! I've got to believe this ice is not good, Mike.
Well, I got to believe it too now. Bouncing puck towards Boucher, and this one found its way in the net. Boucher is going to be shaking his head on that one.
Dallas will finish the change as Robida cranks it in.
He
scores!
Oh my goodness me! Stepan Robida tried to wire the puck around the boards and hit a spot and hopped in short side on Hue. And that one will be on all the reels for a long time.
College then that way. Oh, he lost it and he trickled it in. Oh, my.
No kidding. I think Rene, the goalie, saying, wasn't the play dead? Look at this. He's just going to throw this at the net, just thinking it's over.
Rinne overplays it. You already have your partner on the ice, and you can't turn the puck over in that area.
Now Miller
Shot it right through the camera hole, I believe, in the glass. Something you try to do every day in practice and can't do it.
That clearing attempt by Ryan Miller went right through one of the photographer holes and struck one of the photographers in the face, and that's why Ryan Miller's over there making sure he's okay.
Good for Ryan Miller. How classy is that?
Watch this. Right through.
You know, guys work at that in practice, and they have a game doing that, but they never hit it.
In a one-goal game, you need to have stellar goaltending. For the Chicago Blackhawks, Antti Niemi, who's already faced 27 shots, looks outstanding and solid here in the third period. He's been quick to pucks. When there have been rebounds, he's been able to fight them off. But the biggest thing of all, he just gave up a goal. Right past Rodney Pye, goes right to goal with it. The turnaround shot, scores! Krejci steals the puck to Wheeler. He scores! 2 short-handed goals. Here's a long pass for Bejel. Pye middle, a shot, scores! Make it 3! They have equaled their short-handed output for the season in a single penalty kill.
I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this. 3 shorthanded goals on the same power play. And this is a milestone moment.
Ryan Smith shoots. Great save, Luongo. Rebound. Oh, what a save on the goal line for Roberto Luongo.
But look at his stick. His stick goes right around. It goes right into the loop of his pad. And there's the stick. He's caught. He can't get out. Wow.
Oh, and you won't believe this. This is the most incredible thing.
Pekka Rinne has just been beaten from out at center ice.
Seabrook shoots the puck. It hits Kane in the left ankle. This puck bounces in the net. It's Patrick Kane's goal.
Wow. Hands it off now to Kane. Kane makes a couple of moves there on teaming it. Kane put it to the net. Where is it?
I think it.
Where did that puck end up? It is in. That puck is in the net. Patrick Kane is celebrating. He's the only one on the ice that knew it was in. Right now, though, the officials are telling everybody that's waiting to come out on the ice, hold on, because they have to review this.
Patrick Kane knew it was in.
We still don't see it. We still don't see it. Oh, it's in.
Yeah, it's stuck in the net. Now they see it. Now they celebrate.
What an ending. And for the first time since 1961, the Chicago Blackhawks are Stanley Cup champions.
With Perry streaking to the front of the net. Perry turns right out in front and comes. Nobody there. It's headed to the empty net. Will it make it? Yes, it does. Corey Perry scores on his own goal from behind the Oilers' net. And the Edmonton Oilers will see a 6-game losing streak snapped.
To make it a 1-0 game.
He scored in the first minute. Here's another chance. Rebound, they score. Helmet in midair.
I think that Halak hit this into his own net. I think the rebound came out and he was trying to swat it away with his stick after he makes the save, and then he's trying to get it out of the harm's way, and it hits the top part and then the blade and then right into the net. Just an unlucky break right there for Yaroslav Halak.
So Helm did not touch it.
No, not at all.
That is as wild a goal as I've seen in a long time.
And Sannon on the receiving end from Getzlaf. Bounces in front. Bobby Ryan gets a stick on it as it slashed away.
Pushing Bobby Ryan's stick back towards him.
Yeah, that was strange. Ludman with a shot. Rebound. Bobby Ryan scores! And give an assist to Miettinen because the stick was right there for Ryan to pick up.
I've never seen that in my life.
That was something.
I have to be honest. That was absolutely bizarre. And there's Koivu, and he's going to grab Bobby Ryan's stick. So he now has Bobby Ryan's stick. So that was Koivu's stick that was on the ice. So he actually scored that goal with Mikko Koivu's stick.
Celebrating, but also saying, look, here's the stick I used to score.
Pressured by Handzus. Nice work. Honge. Iginla! A miraculous stop by Quick to get over and rob Iginla.
And catches a piece of it on the inside of his blocker.
Wins the draw. Ellis hustles to the bench as Perry brings it into the Nashville zone. Throws a bouncing puck. It's in! A bouncing puck. I think again another own goal off a Nashville defender.
Ryan Suter kicks it into the top of the net.
It went off the crossbar and in. That's the second goal that's gone in off of Suter.
Corey Perry just lofts it. Watch Suter. Hacky sack. Right off the crossbar and into the net.
Back to the line, Edler. And that puck. The Seals, they shot.
to Stanton.
Oh, it hits the stanchion, and Bieksa shoots it.
Nobody could see it. That was the first angle that showed us what really happened.
Yemi had no idea. There's Edler. Bieksa, the only guy in the rink that knew where it was.
Center ice area. An empty net is found on first. Fed in front and missed. He didn't score.
He didn't score. He put it over the net. I'm telling you right now, he put it right up in the roof. Craig Smith looking for his 8th goal of the year. Got a little carried away, thought he was going to put it in the roof. And he's embarrassed right now, believe me.
Watch this.
He's going to try for the old top shelf, but he shelved it all right up into the screen.
Gabrick goes by Martin, and Fleury lost it. And Gabrick hit the post, and Stepan scores. Wow.
Looked like an innocent play.
Fleury with a big miscue.
Devin Setoguchi to tie this up. Carey Price can win the game. After all we've seen tonight, I can tell you that didn't surprise me one bit. That is the most bizarre ending to a hockey game I've seen in a long, long time.
Eric Cole streaking in, shoots. Bishop save, rebound, score! Eric Cole! And I think he even high-fived the referee on the way by.
Look at this high five. Give it to me. Thank you very much.
She high-fived Greg Kimberly, the referee.
That's fantastic. There's Greg Kimberly. Why not? Little high five on the way by. Look back.
Vladdy Saboka shot. Oh, they score! Vlasic put it in, and the Blues lead it 1-0.
The guy they call Pickles jammed it into the jar. Well, what a break that is.
Backstrom on to Carlson.
Kunis is out of gas right now.
Oh, score! What a weird one! A carom shot has tied the game. If the puck is shot in around the glass, you must stay home.
They used to have seamless glass in a lot of buildings, no longer. One of the new protocols puts stanchions up. It's safer for the players. It's not so safe for the goalies.
In traffic, puck taken away by Zajac, and he gets a big clear.
Oh, that was a bad mistake by Malkin. There's Marty hustling off. Oh,
It's off the post!
no goal!
Marty Brodeur went to retrieve his stick and nearly bedlam in the Devil's End.
Marty picks it up, and here he goes. It's going to go off the pipe, off the other pipe, off Brodeur's toe, along the goal line. Good not. Oh, acrobatic Marty Brodeur. He's chuckling like we are. What a hockey game, though.
Laid right back out in front, and it's tucked side of the net. They jam play in front, do they score? We still don't have anything. Another shot, another try by Couturier. There's no room. Humanity all around. It squirts loose. Another shot, and they have scored. Penguins were down and seemingly out. The Flyers kept pounding away, but they have scored to cut the lead in half with 8:11 to go in the first period, and out of the net now scramble. We think it was Max Talbot, at least that is initially it.
All 5 black sweaters for Pittsburgh in the crease. No goal there. No goal there. Look at all the black sweaters, including the goaltender. Bokun is further away from the goal line than anybody else, and eventually it's going to find its way to the back of the net. They never quit on the play. Give Philadelphia a ton of credit. They never quit.
Still there and alive as they play for it as the net comes tumbling down over Neuer.
Never a good thing because it hits the backside of him. And Michael's going to be slow getting up as they replace that net.
Looks at it for Hagelin streaking in the backhand. John Ross falls, he scores! Ross stumbles and the puck trickles in.
The Rangers needed a break, and they get one here.
Back across the shot. Here is Taves for Kane, saved by Anderson, and then it's knocked in! The Blackhawks win in overtime, Andrew Shaw!
Oh my goodness. Wow, that is incredible. He headbutts it in. What a soccer play.
Shaw with the header to beat Anderson. Have you ever seen that, Joe?
No.
The Chicago person deliberately headbutted the puck in the net, no goal.
That is a first for me. I've never seen it, ever.
A direct reaction to what Lovejoy did. You see Patrick Waugh's reaction to that as well. Well, we knew we were going to get fire passing from Patrick Waugh. We're seeing that right at the end of game number 1.
But a penalty coming up against the Dallas Stars.
I'll have none of your guff. You can't do that.
Dallas penalty number 10, 2 minutes per rotation.
You can't do that and then announcing the penalty.
And Mike Richards.
Generally, Stoll will take the face-off. Rangers back to the front.
And the puck went in. Do you believe that?
No.
Jonathan Quick doesn't believe it. It's a shorthanded goal for the Rangers.
Right here, he goes out, loses the stick, and then hits his blocker and deflects into the net. You should grab your head. I mean, when something like that happens.
Forward to play it away from Kadri. This could be a nice
I think he just plain misplayed it. And you can see the reaction by Jonathan Bernier on the play.
selfish and shoot that puck at the net. A puck comes in front, into the skates, and in the net! Oh, an own goal by the Canucks! Oh my goodness! One of the strangest goals you'll ever see in hockey. All the Canadians were at their bench making a change. I don't know if I've ever seen one quite that odd.
Off both of Luongo's skates and into the net.
Across the line, looking against Tanev, banks it off the backboards. Hurled there, they score! Luongo, I believe, knocked it into his own net.
Wow. I don't think I've seen a stranger goal in this building. That is the weirdest goal I've ever seen.
Let's see why Semin didn't come on the ice and why the Hurricanes had just 3 players. Oh, you see some intent there from the Anaheim player. I thought it was inadvertent. No, it wasn't. And the stick came out of his hands. So, you know, he was completely paralyzed.
And it went right off the iron. Nikitin steps up, fakes the shot, and falls. Meantime, the Jackets score. Bull will get credit for his second of the season, I believe.
Nikitin gets into that shooting lane, and look at, he just trips over himself. And then it's chipped, and it's hit with a stick. It bounces in the blue of the crease. We'll see exactly who does get credit, but Bull should, as it went off of the defenseman's stick and into the net. If that isn't a highlighter someplace tonight, I don't know what is.
Just inside the line, and Brody with a great shift there. Gets it down, and down goes Scrivens. He's caught in the trapezoid. Puck in front, open net, they score! As Scrivens got all tied up outside his net.
Scrivens loses an edge. Here's another one of the strange goals you'll see.
Has it gaining the line. He takes a shot. Rebound! He shipped it up in the air. It's right to goal crease. Where's the puck? Is it in the net? The Sabres think it's in the net. The goaltender's in the net. And Mike Smith is cheating like crazy. He's trying to move his knees to move it out of there.
Watch this. The puck's gonna drop right here. Hansel tries for it. It falls right in the back of his pants. And watch this. It's laying in his pants, and he's gonna take it. Right there, right into the net. You can see the puck laying on the top of his pants, on his jersey, in the net. This is gonna be a good goal. You see it right there. You can see the puck right there. See it?
Yeah, I see it, but I've never seen anything like this before. The play is under review. Yeah, I'll bet it's under review.
The play, the puck did cross the line. We have a good goal.
And the Buffalo Sabres win it in overtime.
Braden Holtby, outstanding netminder, even better magician. Look, I can make it disappear.
He's going everywhere. Look at, he said, hey, I'm looking everywhere, guys.
You might find it in the shower in about an hour.
And they're saying, no, you're not allowed to look for it. Don't worry, I'll find it.
Yeah, stop frisking me. Well, I guess we'll press on. There it is.
And listen to the fans. They're loving it as much as we are up here, Joby.
Just as he was setting up for the next draw, he hatched a hockey puck.
So you want to become a goaltender?
Yeah, probably on the 1st and the 15th of the month. Other than that, no thanks.
Power play number 2 coming up for the Rangers. That's Scott Hannon that's in the box. Not much of a question about this. Look at the stick. Referee comes over and says, let me help you with that. So there's no question about the tripping penalty.
Yeah, that's not going to work. You might want to get something that fits him a little better than that, because he'll be on the ice if there's no more whistles and the penalty expires.
The gentleman that was sitting behind the bench, any comments on that?
I did not see him. No, the only time I won was Lonnie Cameron came up and told me, Mac, you got to turn around and see your relatives in town. And I was like, well, Lonnie, I can't turn around and look. I'm standing on the bench.
Gets a step on Joel Ward and fires in. Holtby gave it away. They shoot, they score! Mike Camilleri
off the giveaway from Holtby, and the Devils take a 1-0 lead.
Goes right to Camilleri. He wastes no time. He didn't have a lot of time. He was able to kind of one-time that.
Dan Boyle, chance to win it for New York in a shootout against Fleury. Boyle in on goal. Where's the puck? It's in the net. He scores. The Rangers win.
And he double hit it. We got to replay this, guys. Hey, this I don't think this game should be over. He double hit this puck. They're blowing the horn here, folks. This isn't a goal. This game is going to continue. He double hit this puck into the net.
The Ranger player shoots the puck, hits the post, goes back off the Ranger player in the net. It's a double hit and no goal.
Have you ever seen anything like this, Dave?
Well, this was a phenomenal hockey game. Here's Sutter in on Lundqvist. Scores! In on Fleury. Nash to the backhand, and Fleury makes the save. The Penguins get the extra point.
Oh, my! Absolutely incredible.
And a penalty coming up against Beasley. He trips up Pulver out of the corner to Weidman, and he drifts one all the way down. Look at this! This is going in the net! The Calgary Flames put one in their own nets, and it's 1-0 Vancouver.
That's Weidman tries to go D-to-D, catches Raymond in a bad spot, and my goodness. If you're Calgary, you're thinking, are you kidding me?
Doan comes in.
Scored! On a broken stick!
That is as greasy as a goal as you're ever gonna see. Anderson stops the blade, but does not stop the puck. He takes it blade in the right shoulder.
I think that's the old exploding sticks trick. So I don't know what happened, but obviously we'll take a win.
And then as the power play rolled around, that's when Bernier got really good. 32 for 32 for Jonathan Bernier. It doesn't seem like there's 32 shots on goal, but he's been excellent. Really economical in goal, except for that.
Unbelievable. Oliver Ekman-Larsson can't believe it.
Cut off and carried up ice by Stewart.
Oh my goodness gracious! Oh, you can watch 1,000 hockey games, Peter. You may never see that again in the NHL.
Ever. Crawford was looking to quickly move the puck up ice. And now all of a sudden it goes, and it just goes right under his stick. I mean, you want to talk about a stunner.
Bortuzzo.
As it's clear, score! A shot from center ice, and the Blues have taken the lead.
Pavlik didn't even move.
I don't know if Pavlik ever picked that one up.
No, I don't think he saw it. It just got by him.
The oddest things we've ever seen in a Florida Panthers game. Roberto Luongo, after the first period, left with an injury. On the first shift of the third period, Toronto tied the game, and Al Montoya, the backup, has now left with an injury. What a wild situation. Roberto Luongo in street clothes comes out. Perhaps he's saying, I'm okay, I don't know.
Rob Tallis is all dressed up. He is a Panther goalie coach. His last NHL game, February 19th, 2001. Look at this development, folks. That is Roberto Luongo, all dressed up again. We saw Roberto Luongo in street clothes just a few minutes ago.
And Roberto Luongo is back in net.
Has this ever happened?
Look at Gerard Gallant. That says it all.
Well,
that smirk and that shake of the head.
There's burgers everywhere. It's raining burgers out here. People are being selfish, just throwing the bun. Where's the meat? I think Curtis Lazar's having a little post-game snack right now. Hope there's not a weigh-in tomorrow morning.
And that was the rebound goal.
And talking about David Bolin, missed all that time with injury. Oh, and this one skips over Luongo's glove and goes in. Oh, you do not see that very often. The Ducks get one back.
This is a tough break. But Luongo wasn't squared to that puck. He tried to grab it with his glove.
Good play by him. Anderson shoots. Bishop makes the save. Rebound. They scored.
Oh, man. It's the magic puck. And it's 2-0 Detroit. You can see Ben Bishop is talking to himself on this one. Sometimes you just try and do too much.
Went through Teravainen and back down. Coming out is Bishop, poked away. Here's Sharp. He scores!
Well, a clear by Teravainen. Bishop comes out to play it. He misses it, runs right into Victor Hedman, and a slam dunk.
Back to Crosby. Down the slot. Shot Hornquist. They're waving it off. Penguins think they scored, but it's waved off confidently by the referee on the scene. We play on for now. Here's Kessel.
It's no goal. I've never seen a goaltender, Staggy, do this. He got up slow. Everybody's standing around. Mason, then he reaches for his bottle. Then he realizes the play's on. It was incredible.
Up the boards, Alexiak.
for Dallas. That hit Girardi, and did it get caught in his equipment? Hit him in the face? Oh, it got stuck underneath the visor. Oh, wow.
But he's laughing about it. Look at that. And he just leaves it up there for a while. They get allow the officials to get a little laugh.
Back again. Tipped by Chimera, gets the puck in deep, he scores! Oh my. After those wonderful saves, he gives up that.
Oh no! A dump in from beyond center squirts through.
A goal that you're not going to ever see probably again. And there's the goaltender Mason playing it completely wrong.
Crowd 19,092, 67th consecutive sellout, and they score! It's driven in from center ice, and it bounced off the glass support and threw Bishop into the net. Danny DeKeyser drove it in from center. Bishop shaking his head at that one. It's now 5-4 with 2:05 to go.
To say stunning would be understatement.
Right side, Letestu tees it up, save made, rebound, score! Patrick Laine puts it into his own net, and Mark Letestu will get credit for the goal.
Well, young Patrick Laine has had lots of highlights this year. This will not be one. Right into his net top corner. Oh boy.
It happens.
To the middle, and Oduya sends it down.
Oh my stars.
Save by Rene! Oh my goodness! Rene had to dive back to keep it off the line.
That one takes a bounce off the stanchion from hell. Rene scrambles back.
Como one-on-one, and Bertuzzo makes a good defensive play, but then bowls over his own goaltender. The net is empty, and they will score! Blake Como!
He can't possibly get up, and then he ends up tripping the defenseman. Hutton couldn't get up, and then the defenseman tries to get up and go to the net, and Hutton's stick gets caught and trips him.
It was Keystone Cops out there.
Oh my gosh.
The blocks there, Burton, you would expect him to slow down attack.
Oh, here's a chance. Taves right to the goal. He scores! Jonathan Taves, after the Rangers had a blowout defensively at their own line, Taves wound up with a breakaway.
Tonight in Raleigh. Cam Wardle set it up in behind the net. Where is that puck? Did it get lodged? It might have gotten lodged in his pads.
And Cam Ward brought the puck back to the front of the net. He didn't even know it. He thought he stopped it behind the net. It was stuck in his skate or his pad. And they're checking to see if actually this went into the back of the net, courtesy of Cam Ward.
Well, the skate looked like it was in.
Unbelievable. The Coyotes on the bench, they think it's in.
Upon review of the play, the puck is caught in the goaltender's skate. His skate crosses the line completely, so we have a goal.
That is crazy.
I guarantee you I could call another 1,000 games and never see that again.
There is 36-year-old Scott Foster, who came to the rink as the substitute goalie, would be available to either team should either club have both goalies get hurt. That has happened to the Hawks, so he dons the red, white, and black. Scott Foster gets to play in an NHL game for the first time ever. Wow. Takeaway. He shoots. And a save by Foster. Gets a big roar of approval. Here's Laine. Put it in front. Save by Foster on Stastny. And look at Scott Foster. He comes in and makes 7 stops in a row to preserve a victory.
Icing. They wave it off. Turnover, and they score! Vorobiev! Vorobiev takes advantage of the mishap in the Avalanche zone.
A mishap is a good way to describe it. Varlamov just gets run over by Barberio, and Vorobiev calmly puts that in the net for his first National Hockey League goal.
And the youngster, there's a chance in front. Oh, and he had an open net. Adam Pelech passed it.
What in the world was he passing that for? Thankfully he did.
Pelech all alone with Jones down, and he opted to dish. Oh no, Adam Pelech.
An empty net, shoots, and hits the post. Rebound centered, and then Smith-Pelly missed an empty net on the one-timer.
Centers, it goes off a devil and in.
Unbelievable, Matt. You have to see it to believe it.
By the Ducks, they score! Oh, it took an awful deflection in front of Schneider. Off of Ben Lovejoy? Are you kidding me? Still loose in the slot. Kessler, they scored!
This was batted in by Andy Green.
Oh no, it's Andy Green. Oh no. Oh, he just hangs on the crossbar, just distraught.
You can't make this stuff up.
Short-handed goals. Well, not the Panthers yet.
Oh no! Deflection of the net.
And that's going to count.
It hit the referee in the corner. He's down injured and it went in.
I have never seen this. Never seen this.
Rule 85-4, if a goal is scored as a result of being deflected directly into the net off an official, the goal shall not be allowed. I mean, you just don't see it.
He's onside. Pastrnak tries to feather it forward, and Petrie wipes out his teammate Tatar. Krejci scores. Keystone Cops for the Canadiens.
And I don't know if I have enough words to describe what just happened.
Bodies flying all over the place. Tatar coming back, losing his helmet.
It looked like the Bad News Bears on skates. Chance for the empty netter. Far circle, shoots off the side of the net. Rebound, and he can't complete the mission. Just off the far post as he lost his balance. Oh, he wanted that one.
A long drive right on, and Frederick Anderson will stop it, and now tries to play it, turn it over. Smith in front. Stastny scores.
Not the kind of gift that Anderson wanted to give up on Valentine's Day.
Montour has it. Montour right out in front on the doorstep. What a chance.
How did that stay out? Population of Pominville stays the same.
That's when you get back to the bench and you don't look up at the scoreboard to see the replay, huh?
The glass and back onto the New York side. Look at this, towards the empty cage. Uh-oh! Bailey just put it in his own goal. And that will sink the hearts of the faithful inside Nassau Coliseum. Could be talking about that one for quite a while.
We have word that Dave Ayres, 42 years of age, emergency goaltender, will be forced into service here for the Hurricanes. According to the reports, the highest level of hockey he has played is Junior B, which is a step below Junior A, which is a step below Major Junior.
Loved what the guys did to go out and welcome him on the ice. You can only imagine what his nerves are like right now.
He'll get after it. Ayres out to play it. He'll move it. Good job to the slot. A shot blocked by Van Riemsdyk. The rebound off the stick of Ayres. It goes high. Chopped in. Ayres again says no. He's got it.
And the capacity crowd here, all the Leaf fans, they're cheering for Ayres.
The Canes can't get it out. Kerfoot. Hyman. What a save! 3 seconds left. Here's Clifford. Stopped by David Ayres. The Carolina Hurricanes surround him and defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Here he is, named one of the stars of the game, and there's another first one, something he probably never thought he'd get a chance to do.
It was awesome. Obviously, the time of my life out there. I've been on this ice many times without fans. Put fans in the mix, and it's a whole different game, obviously. But hey, once in a lifetime, I'll take it.
Now a loose puck rolls in on Vasilevsky. Whoa, look out! Did that go over the line?
I don't think so. Now that was a sequence of events you don't see every day. He's trying to figure out who he wants to give it to. He fanned on it. He uses his foot. He's able to save this one. Oh, jeez. Wow, Colton Sisson's coming in. Just barely waved at it, and Vasi dropped the stick.
Have a chance to take a stranglehold in the shootout here. Schenn brings it in, but he lost it. It rolled right off his stick.
That is tough. I've done that a time or two, I can tell you that. He's going to be getting an earful from that Coyotes bench as he skates by. This is a big break for Arizona as he just fumbles that puck into the corner.
Final minute, third period.
I don't know why Tuukka Rask lost the bench.
Yeah, why did he go to the bench? Oh my goodness, Justin lost track of the score. Now Rask headed to the bench at the correct time with a big smile on his face.
That's priceless. He was going to the bench. I'm convinced he must have thought there was a delayed penalty. And the bench is like, Tuukka, get back there. Like, get back there.
I honestly thought we're down 2-1. You know, I was waiting for Butchie to wave me over there. I'm like, where the heck is he not? There's like a minute and a half left. He's not waving me, and then I just like decided to come when we had the puck, and then I think Chucky told me, buddy, it's 2-2. So.
Watch Kelly's button here. Watch. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
I wore my safety goggles today.
I'm glad we showed it because I couldn't stop laughing there. Oh, what a way to start the period. I love that.
Oh, my.
Oh, I love the speed,
Can we rewind
too.
it? Is it, can we get it on the telestrator?
Oh, my gosh. Good thing I don't take myself seriously.
North America to play in the National Hockey League. Penalty coming up to the Ducks. And the puck is behind Gibson and in the net before they can even get the 6th attack around. I'm not sure that might not have gone in off an Anaheim stick.
Yeah, John Gibson looks like he's about ready to snap in that Anaheim goal crease. And Iafalo's going to throw it, and boy, Hakanpää spins around an own goal. Hakanpää puts it in his own net, and Iafalo will get credit for it.
Hughes, Miller fires, knocked down in front of the net. Koskinen's down. The puck is still loose underneath there somewhere. They've got the in the goal signal. Wow. They finally got the short yardage team to the goal line and pushed that across.
Chris Schlenker was the referee right on the line, and he was hollering, "It's loose, it's loose."
Now that's a hard-working power play goal.
That's a dirty goal.
When the point rips it and blocked, and down goes Ernie. He's stunned. Got room, shot, another block.
Oh, Ernie, crash test dummy, one-timer, another block. Down goes Fabry, and Fabry again! Shot, save, the Dalkovich, what is happening? Puck's in front, it is loose. To the corner, what crazy action! Shot, block, shot again, and the broken stick! Montour saved the Dalkovich! That's the craziest sequence I've ever seen!
Vanaged missed the pass. Tyler Myers failed to clear it. Puck is centered. Panarin fanned on it. In front, Tyler missed the net. Big pile up in the goal crease. Panarin cuts in front. He shoots. Sprong is Demko. Panarin again. Shoots. Blocked by Demko. Wild action. Demko's lost his blocker. He's waving at the referee. Demko doesn't have his blocker. He's got a bare right hand. There's another shot. And I don't know how he stopped that. Miraculous play in the Vancouver goal crease. And a standing ovation. Bedlam at Rogers Arena.
With a goal in this hockey game, Petrie, one-timer stop, Suzuki on the rebound, side of the net, tried to bank it in, and look at Markstrom, looked back and said, no, took that away with a nice stop.
You're too young to be doing that to me. No.
And here's Suzuki, a little bit of space, Suzuki, make the shot, oh, he scores! He got him that time! Nick Suzuki, the bank job, and Montreal leads in the third.
He banks it in off his inside pad, off the right pad.
We'll find out if it's the last lap, but Nick Suzuki is fourth of the season.
Jaden Schwartz, bullseye!
Somebody went for a spill there, not happy with the way this has ended.
Well, they see the frustration on Dahlin after this puck goes into the net. He misses it with his hand right there.
Two winners in that one as this will skip to the empty net, and it's in. Mike Hoffman can't catch up to it in time as Brayden McNabb puts it into the empty cage. The frustration shown right there by Hoffman breaking the stick.
It just tells the story and the frustration of the Montreal Canadiens. Mike Hoffman smashing his stick and then losing his footing into the boards. Losing is not fun.
Tell me we got another blade. It can't be. Kemper went back-to-back games where his skate blade came off of his skate and they couldn't fix it.
What a weird season it's been in many aspects.
Oh, is this 3 out of 5 games for Kemper? I think it's 3 of his last 5 games he's had equipment issues and had to leave the game. That's unheard of.
Oh, it is.
Skate blade, and no pad.
Last month, I get 2 blades and now his left pad is giving him all kinds of problems, so he'll have to race to the room with JC and get that thing fixed up.
Precision pass, a one-timer to Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Let me try that one again. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen out by Malpat. Comes up with the save of the game.
Easy for you to say.
Wow.
Come in, no one to help, so he'll get it in deep. And give away Allen, backhand high, and it missed. Oh my goodness, what a turnover to Kane.
Oh my.
Look, that smirk tells the story. You're not going to get a better chance than that as he has a laugh.
That is so close. Desperation time. You never move faster than when you're the one who screwed up to begin with. And Jake Allen tries to clean up his own mess.
Gostisbehere, close now, 28 years of age. Get another good look at Shane Gostisbehere as he hangs onto the puck behind his net.
Pass through. Put it in the crease. They went off the crossbar. Shesterkin made a save, went off the bar.
He doesn't have a stick.
The stick is along the near side boards.
And Trouba just gave Shesterkin his stick.
Saved by Shesterkin, and a clearing attempt stopped. Good play by Yandel. Played down low, saves Shesterkin. Oh, what a save he made on Cam Atkinson.
Trouba's got a left-handed stick.
That shot saved by Shesterkin, and it's clear. Shesterkin fell down trying to go for his stick. Now he's got his stick.
This is unbelievable. The action, the saves, the exchange of sticks.
It's like a relay race out there. Listen to the chants of Igor.
This is Trevor Zegras, and I'm...
Oh! Oh my God!
That was good. That was really good. You want a hug? That was the best one right there.
Himself to get a breakaway.
Backhand try in front by Bergeron. Oh, a top popped up and it's in the net. The Bruins answer right back.
That puck was on top of the net, Kanjan. I guess it's live, bouncing off the back of Mackenzie Blackwood.
What's interesting, will Steen be credited with his first ever National Hockey League goal? Because I'm not sure he ever touches the puck. He loosens the puck off the netting to create the play.
You're not going to see a crazier goal than that. I haven't seen that happen in a long time or ever.
Hagelin to the loose biscuit. Oh, look out! Look out!
Oh my goodness. Wow! The craziest rarity you're going to see in the National Hockey League. Hagelin rotates out. He misses Kuznetsov.
An absolutely oh my God moment for Carl Hagelin. This is the definition of an own goal.
And there's the call being made.
With a delayed penalty call and Fucale on the bench.
And he's waiting to make the penalty call now, I think.
Minnesota number 38, 2-minute minor tripping.
And there's the penalty call.
Play here in the second period, Look out, that one bounced in. Off the arm of Dobson and ducked down into the Islander net. A pass turns into an own goal, and the Flyers cut the lead in half.
He's just thrown it across, and it just obviously evades Sorokin because he didn't expect it, but you got to be kidding me.
Here's a shot, and Josh Norris scores another power play goal. It's his second of the game.
Well, there you go. He's all smiles as he's coming back to the bench as he throws Dylan Gambrell his helmet back. Here's what happened. Tried to put his helmet on, didn't work. No, I don't like that one, Austin Watson. Sorry, buddy, a little bit too tight. This one, let's squeeze it on. It's a little tighter, but I'll take it. The celebration afterwards, 27, the number on the helmet. Josh Morris, number 9, is going to get credit for that one, his second of the game.
If you had a pig, Dan, would you let it sleep with you?
Saved by Murray.
Star power in the booth. Here's the star of the night right here, Henrik Lundqvist. Here's your buddy Zook.
Yeah, don't let that guy score.
Oh my God!
Did I just say
You
that?
just
This is why I'm not in the booth. I should be in the studio and not do the play-by-play.
The line has a look and shoots, scores! Tyler Ennis, hat-trick for Ottawa! Where'd that come from? And whose hat is that?
I love it.
Oh,
Forsberg.
Anton Forsberg
I
threw his
love
hat
it.
on the ice.
Well done.
That's awesome.
Exit the zone as it was kept on by D'Angelo. Now Couture with a chance to make a play, but just as he tried to do that, Svechnikov got in the way. Meloche pokes it ahead. Back for Vlasic. That glances off Couture. Down goes D'Angelo. Aho to the far side. Nobody can string two passes together here.
That puck is changing hands more times than I've seen ever.
Back come the Canes with it. Jesper Fast. And out it goes. Dahlin off his stick. Fast forcing it in. Now Vlasic skating to it. Indirect over to Meloche, who gives it back.
And Strome, a chance to win it for the Rangers. Strome moves in on Rice. Strome missed wide. Rice went for the poke check. Was out of position, and Strome missed wide.
Oh! He just missed the open net.
He finds Rasmussen, who has the empty net.
Automatic goal. Whether he scored it or not, that's an automatic goal. With the goaltender out, you throw your stick.
I've seen little kids do it, but I haven't seen I can't think of the last time I've seen an NHL player throw their stick at a guy with an empty net.
Opportunity.
Here's Nylander scores. Hall centers it. Bunting scores. Line is too early, but they get one back here. McCabe long range scores.
Nedeljkovic coming out. He's not going to be happy.
With Marner. Mitch Marner scores. Matthews tapped it toward the net. Loose scores.
Get on the ice.
And lighting it up. Hat-trick goal. Campbell will try and start the breakout. Gave it away. Scores. Gagne will take advantage of that. Brody sizes it up. Fires. Scores.
Alex Nedeljkovic back in goal to start the third period. Playing around at 20.
Score!
scores. It gets through.
6th time this season.
Scores.
Usually equal in this type of game.
Valeno up off the shoulder, and suddenly, shockingly, it's a 2-goal lead.
And now you got a goaltending change. Right now, you can't let this game get away.
Seider hooks it.
There you go for Mikheyev. Ilya Mikheyev's in, scores!
Here they come again. Raymond scores.
Here's Camp with a break, across, scores!
He's all alone, drops it off. Marner scores. Marner with his 4th goal, and Mitch Marner has a night he'll remember with his first career hat trick.
So 53 seconds in, they score! Off the face-off, I believe it's Byfield.
The Islanders, I believe, put it in, and this is going to be considered fluke and fortunate. Face-off, it's won by the Islanders. Wow, it hits a couple.
Good shot. Keep an eye on it. Where's our camera? Bang. Oh, that's going to cost somebody some money.
Peterson got tied up trying to get shot. He's skating with the stick of Beauvillier under his arm. Shot went wide. There's a penalty upcoming.
Wild shift for Jacob Peterson.
Moving in on Dawes. Connor rang it off the pipe, and where's the puck? It's deflected out of play. We'll be back. It's in. It's a goal for Kyle Connor. My apologies.
Yeah, I don't think Kyle Connor knew. Nobody really knew.
Maybe the best in the league.
I would describe this for you, but we all just saw it. Nedeljkovic looking to bat it away himself. It's an own goal. And for a goaltender who's battling with confidence, Dom, that's somewhat tragic as Minnesota goes up 2-1.
When it rains, it pours. There's not much more to say than that for Alex Nedeljkovic here.
A chance to clear it down the ice. Markstrom turns it over. Scores! Tage Thompson on a night full of brilliant goaltending. Markstrom loses it, and Tage Thompson buries it in overtime. Oh, what a night at the Saddle Dome, and Markstrom showing his frustration as he goes to the bench, and a lot of disbelief from the fans even.
Going to the goal, fires a stick save, rebound, oh no! Kukin just shoved it into his own net. And the Caps say thank you oh so much.
And a bad play, an unfortunate play for their defensemen who had control and then lost it, and it goes between the wickets of the goaltender.
Evgeny Kuznetsov snapshot, no worries there for Demko. Jensen plays it on around, deflection, score! A weird bounce.
It's a weird play. It's just about Kuznetsov to Kuznetsov, and he bounces it home. And the Caps have a weird 1-0 lead.
Don Koharski says hello. I think he thinks it's going to be a good goal, Tyler. Tyler's a good analyst. He says, I think it's goalie interference, but I was pushed into the goalie. That's a good, honest assessment.
Making something to the net here. Here goes Thompson. Stick explodes on him. It goes in the back of the net. The Sabres score. Lankinen, lumberjack with his stick on the side of the goal, and Tage Thompson is going to celebrate the Sabres. Are you kidding me?
It comes off the back wall. Lankinen puts it in his own net. It goes off his left skate, pushes it into the net.
For the Canucks, after the timeout, he'll come right back out, and Martinez accidentally tipped it into his own net. Right off the draw, just trying to poke it away, but inadvertently tipped it into his own cage to tie the game.
Canucks don't even touch this puck.
To the center, but picked off by Pop. Kreider is there for Andrew Pop with the net empty with the pass over, and that doesn't go for Zibanejad. Zibanejad loose, came back in right through the crease, then Kreider was blocked. Raquel with the save of the night.
Panarin's got it off the boards. Can Goodrow get there? He does. He hit the post. Rangers can't find the empty net. By the center, put in front, save Shesterkin. He robbed Gensel. What a save. Pass, shot by Gensel, save Shesterkin. He's got it with 4.5 seconds to go. What a wild 2 minutes. Oh, what a game. What a win.
3-3, that's 6, and that's way too much. Not even close. I'm not quite sure the confusion that happened on that bench, but you see the look in the face of Andrew Burnett.
Smith has a problem.
He's going to the bench. Louis Domingue is getting up.
Yeah.
He's coming in the game, Joe.
And now Louis Domingue has to step in, and you talk about a difficult situation.
89 minutes and 18 seconds into the game, Joe. Nearly 4.5 periods of hockey have gone by.
I mean, this is.
And Louis Domingue comes into the game. Wow.
This is unbelievable.
Comes out with it. Long shot. They score at 5:58 of the third overtime. The Pittsburgh Penguins win it.
It was kind of funny because there's two French refs on the ice, and I thought they were making a joke to me saying I needed to go in, but I actually had quite the meal in between the first and the second overtime. I didn't expect going in, but maybe it sustained my energy, so it was cool though. It was cool to be part of that.
You say quite the meal. What was it?
You know, some spicy pork and broccoli. Not the best.
And even the Calgary faithful doing their thing, doing anything they can to try to get to him. And nothing phases this kid, I can tell you that.
Trying a little voodoo. I'm not sure that'll matter.
One-timer for Barrie. Blocked by Danault and broke his stick. Here's a chance for Draisaitl. He shoots. He scores!
This blast is what broke the stick. And that stick gets dropped down the ice. This pass goes off the stick, slows down, and Leon Draisaitl just outweights Jonathan Quick.
Far enough that he was able to get it out. That was a...
Cole scores from long range! And Calgary's tied it in the most unlikely fashion.
And then a missed play by Smith and a long shot that Smith unable to gather. What a play by Anderson. You know, just a hard shot that you could see the reaction. He never even saw it until it was gone by him. The reaction by Smith, stunning. And that reaction there says it all by Tkachuk.
Here comes Kadri shooting.
It's in.
And it's in, or is it? Where is it?
Colorado thinks this is in. I think it is in.
Yeah! Let's go! Are we sure? Are we sure? Are we sure? Are we sure?
How did that not go in?
It did. It did go in.
It did?
It did. We
It did! He scores! Nazem Kadri! I didn't see it, but they did!
Loose at the line. And Jake Neighbors playing without a stick right now. Like he's playing soccer. Finally runs into Stalock.
What was the end game on that one? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Not sure Neighbors knew either.
Gibson's backing up, and that stick blade gets stuck in his skate. It's not underneath the skate blade, it's in the cowling, and he can't get rid of it. That's a great shot. That's what I have not seen before.
Deacons go straight to the bench.
And he's got to dive back, and it sails wide.
stick.
Blueger, he scores! Teddy Blueger gets the last laugh.
And that's exactly why you don't let the goaltender do that. How about the way Merzlikins came over there trying to stop Blueger? That was like that Secret Service save. Oh, boy. Forsberg will drop that down and sweep it ahead, but DeBrincat fell.
This Keystone Cops down there. What is happening? And Forsberg trying to keep the play alive, catches everyone off guard. They go, I'm going to play this one forward. Now everyone's, DeBrincat goes down. There goes Joseph having it overtime.
Anderson Dolan goes down.
Oh, man. That's how it's going right now for Alex DeBrincat. Oh, my goodness.
The Joseph brothers might have both been hit with high sticks, and I think it's...
Did they high stick each other?
This is penalty number 73. Ottawa penalty number 21. 2 minutes each for high sticking.
They high sticked each other. The brothers high sticked each other.
Yeah, and you see mom and dad.
For Danault as the Kings make a change. Whoa, that bounces off the skate of Anderson and in! A gimme!
And that kind of night continues for Buffalo.
Bounce off the boards, bounce off the glass, hits the goaltender in the skate. That pass, played it in front, and Smith made the save. Where's the puck? They score! Smith couldn't get it covered. Anders Lee has tied the score.
I don't know where the puck is.
It's on his body. It was laying on top of him. That's a golf shot. It was put on a tee.
Look at that. There it is.
How do you like that?
I've never seen that, guys.
Kucherov right there says, I don't need to be on camera right now.
You ever heard of going for a ride? He
just grabbed it back in Nathan McKinnon's jersey like he was on a sled.
Look at Charlie! Oh my God, without his glove! Did Charlie Lindgren just make a save without his glove?
I'm not sure.
I think he made a stop barehanded.
Unbelievable.
Out, Chris Letang sailed into the glove. Anderson, what is he doing?
Put it in his own net.
And it's in!
Give it to Raquel.
Oh my goodness! It's a power play goal, and it's 2-1. I don't believe it.
Well, he tried to play paddleball, but he's not very good at it. Shot floated into his glove. He tried to flip it in the air, bat it down the ice, and he batted it right off Raquel.
I can guarantee you that we're not going to see Freddie try this again. Campers to center ice. Mayhew lifts it through the defense. It comes right in. He scored! Oh my! Jonathan Quick tried to play that puck in one motion. It's a swing and a miss, and it's the 10th of the year for Jerry Mayhew.
And boy, it takes a hop at the last second, and Jonathan Quick just whips on it. Jonathan Quick goes to shoot it away, and it just bounces right over top of the goal stick. Boy, what a break for the Ducks.
Trying to catch the Islanders in a change. Mason with this, and they'll score! The Islanders, it's an own goal! The Canes will take advantage. A power play goal with a little bit of puck luck from the hockey gods.
You didn't know? This is actually how you draw it up. You know what you can say? Aho scored. But it's the Islanders' Aho.
Rare opportunity. Both Sebastian Ahos are in the penalty box.
Gavrikov all the way down to Skinner. Look out! They score! Philip Deneau says thank you very much. Shorthanded goal. The game is tied. And that is a gift for the LA Kings.
Wow.
Anton Forsberg.
Monahan, Jackeye, wrister off the pipe. Harper Jackeye nearly brought the insurance.
Remember, Jackeye thinks it went in the net. Ooh.
The twine was tickled.
That might have gone in the net. That went
wow,
in the net.
right
that
through
went
the net.
That's a goal.
That is a goal. That is.
You can see the black rubber puck burn on the mesh.
Short really bugging the Sens, but they're using every length possible. That's a fly.
Alex Tuch has been battling everybody tonight, and now he's got a fly on his face. Last game there was a fly that would not leave in between the benches. He was just hanging out. That might be him looking for a little attention.
People out there, they saw that.
That
was
see the fly.
It was a horse fly.
We're trying to win every night. So, yes, I'm going to be tough on the young guys, but I also have to allow them to make their mistakes, and I can't come down on them too hard.
It's a good scene. He is wired.
You know
That's
what?
3 Red Bulls. Torts, don't turn around, Torts!
I saw that guy in the elevator here. He freaked me out even then.
As that was Yoel Armia making the most of his time. Look out, turnover! Monahan score! It doesn't get any easier than that shot. Monahan.
Oops. And then Monahan doesn't stop, slide past, taking advantage of a big miscue by Aiden Hill.
The Ming didn't have his equipment on. They dropped the puck. He had his stick and his mask on the top of the net, and they dropped the puck. Oh, man. Give the guy a break. His glove wasn't on.
No,
He's
yelling at him, and he's got to quickly get everything back on.
Team's building, and you're beating them, and then you're poking at their goalie. Like, you got to think there's going to be a response of some sort. He's talking to the bench. He's talking to his brother now. Stenlund takes a poke at him, and this thing's going to heat up again.
Geraldine, Grandma Kachuk's reaction after this. Been a wave of emotions for both their grandsons in this game tonight.
Every player on the ice has a 10-minute misconduct, among other penalties. I have never, Garrett Rank, you might be my hero. I have never heard that from an official. Everybody on the ice.
And I don't remember the last time I saw 10-minute misconduct handed out to everybody.
I thought he gave me one there.
Yeah.
2:19 to go, and even the spare goalie gets a chance to jump on the bench. Lots of space. That kind of is indicative, if you haven't tuned in and you're just tuning in, what's been going on here.
In comes Rodriguez, scores! And the Florida Panthers win it 2-1 in the shootout.
And there's just calling the players back on the ice for a second to see.
Wait a minute.
Make sure that was not double touched in. It was.
Oh, hang on a second here.
It was into the pad, then back into the stick.
Determined that the Florida player double tapped the puck.
This is wild.
And now fans are trying to scream back into the building.
We had half the bench for Florida's in the room.
Joseph Wall was long gone. He probably had a gear off. Here we go again. I don't remember that on a game winner before. It's the right call. Good recognition. Get back in here.
Hustle back, everyone. Works in. Fires. Oh, my goodness. Did he ever? In comes Cousins. Hit the goalpost. And the Leafs win it.
What a game. What a crazy game.
What a difference a couple of minutes makes.
Back to the line. Radich loads and fires a seed right on. And Montembeault's got that.
There was no whistle.
What happened there? I was fooled. Everybody was fooled.
Montreal plays the puck. It's in the back of the net. It caught us off guard. It caught Tampa off guard. Kovacevic has the goal, and it's 2-0. That's a late Christmas gift. Here's a look. So Montembeault, everyone's gone to the bench. No whistle went. Kovacevic right to the back of the net, and he could have iced that puck. Wow, I have never seen that before.
Holy mackerel.
Wow. I mean,
I've never seen that.
I've got no problem admitting I was fooled. I thought that was a stop play.
I stopped looking too. I stopped looking at the ice.
Brian, remember when you played novice hockey and your coach always told you to go stop in front of the net so that they blow the whistle? We assumed it was squeezed and the whistle had blown. But the reaction of the Montreal Canadiens and Kovacevic proves otherwise as he buries it into the open net.
Well, this is the strangest thing I think I've ever seen.
I have never seen this one. And there's no humor in it right now for that guy.
It's in the trapezoid, fought for, bounces in, they score! They tied it! Craig Smith with 13 seconds left. Dallas has come back. Everyone's still standing, but they're stunned. And we're headed to overtime, it appears. Steele cuts it off in the slot, knocked down. Here's a chance. Score! Dallas! 2 seconds left. Can you believe it? It's a pre-Christmas miracle. The Stars have turned it around, and they're going to win this game 3-2. Unbelievable.
That guy's face says it all right there. This building is in shock.
The Stars were 13 seconds away from a regulation loss. They doubled down with a 1-2 haymaker.
Just trying to kill as much time off.
It went in! Oh my goodness!
Unbelievable. You don't see that every day. That is incredible. I certainly have never seen that before. Not live anyway. Letang has it. He goes back to Malkin. And Malkin can't handle this back pass. It goes off the blade and into the back of the net. And whoever touched this puck last for the Coyotes is going to get the goal. Unbelievable. I think that says it all right there.
Team's player in the Toronto bench.
I don't think that's where
AJ
he's
Greer.
supposed to be.
Man, I think we got penalties coming
Yes.
after that. That's the old Sesame Street. One of these things is not like the other.
Sorokin, I believe he loses his blade. This is a great catch from our truck downstairs. Look at that. It hits the toe of his right foot. So now he can't stand up. He stays down there. As you can see, no edge, no edge. That's a helpless feeling.
Instead to Lazan. Carrier shoots. Score! Yes, sir! 7.1 to go! A magical bounce on a Saturday night in Smacksville. Carrier let it fly, and it fluttered over the shoulder of Sorokin. Hits the stick of Mayfield, breaks it in half, and then it goes over the shoulder of Sorokin. And look at the bench. What a goal. Pardon me, maybe somebody just woke you up a little. Oh my goodness! Score! From the blue line, Sam Girard just threw it into the zone, and it rang off the iron and in. I'm not sure Kochetkov ever saw the puck. That was outside the blue line in the neutral zone. Moj, I was staring at you. I have no idea what happened. He tried to surprise him, and oh boy.
And now this one's flung in from outside the blue line, and that gets through Kochetkov.
He caught Kochetkov sleeping.
Watch Phillips, 41. He's trying to push him out of the way. By the time all that's going on the boards, Phillips is kind of out of position. Now he's got to try and scramble back, and then nobody does that better than Fox.
It's a breakaway! The runway is open! Kachuk's in! He scores! The Senators captain goes top shelf for the go-ahead goal.
And Brady Tkachuk, he's watching this play happen. He's watching it all come to fruition.
But who is he looking for? Not the guy getting the assist, the guy getting the unofficial assist. That is dug in the penalty box, who sprung him the timeout coordinator. He won't get an official assist, but that is huge help from the penalty box attendant, guys.
Oh, got a little pick, and he scores! Long wrist shot, missed the net. Loose puck, Miller scores!
Spins to the backhand, they score!
The pressure from the Canucks, Pettersson scores! To the middle, tries a wrist shot, he scores!
Boldy scores!
Wide on the goes and Trevor he scores! It's a hat trick for JT Miller!
Zuccarello centers, and they score! Hartman, Zuccarello centers, scores! Boldy fires, save to Smith, rebound loose! It's still loose, no whistle! Zuccarello trying to dig it loose! A pile up in front of the blue paint, still no whistle! Boldy got a stick on it, it comes free to the circle, into the middle, Zuccarello, they score! Kaprizov ties it for Minnesota! Zuccarello, Eriksson scores! The hat trick makes it 6-5 Minnesota! Guys on the ice, they score! Boldy circles, the wraparound, Kaprizov scores! 6 goals in 5 minutes and 12 seconds, it's 8-5 Minnesota!
Here's Zadorov with a shot, he scores! Quinn Hughes, shot pass tipped in, and with 2:08 to go, the Canucks are within a goal.
Brodin back to play it, takes a shot at the empty net, and he scores! Kaprizov takes it away, fires and scores! A third hat trick in the game!
I mean, I'm surprised there's a hat in the building left to throw. Coming with the puck and Fleury to the bench. How about this move here? Wow. I mean, they need every point, Banger. Yeah, they do. Empty net for Minnesota in a 3-3 game in overtime. 4 forwards in all. Zuccarello from the circle. Boldy scores! Oh, my. What a move by John Hines to pull the goaltender. And the Wild win it in overtime. Fleury's reaction right to my left. Look at that.
Toward the net, a save, rebound, score! Chris Kreider, goal number 300 of his outstanding Rangers career.
And let's see if he maybe thought he was interfered with. No. I think they're gonna review this one.
We're going to have a challenge.
Yeah.
We have no goal.
No goal.
Kreider cannot believe it.
And that's too bad for Chris Kreider.
Kreider had to give the puck back.
Oh.
There it goes. Have it back.
There it is.
Take it back.
So the challenge by Andre Tourigny is successful against Kerfoot. The Fox, they score! There it is! That's Chris Kreider's 300th goal!
Well, that one they made sure of.
For further review, the puck did cross the goal line completely.
There you go. There we go. 2-2 game in the Bell Center.
It was a mistaken communication. The puck never crossed the goal line.
Oh, jeez.
No goal.
Wow, okay.
A mistake in communication. The puck never did.
Brian, I didn't mean to call you to break up with you, I promise. What?
Marty St. Louis can't believe. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Hey Siri, play Communication Breakdown by Led Zeppelin.
Wow. All right.
You gotta be kidding me.
Not gonna make a lot of friends at the Bell Center after that.
Man.
The play is over. The puck goes back to Fox. And now a whistle is something. A headset came out of the penalty box. As the Flyer player left the box, he brought the offense official's headset and cord with him. That is honestly something I've never seen before. What is it they say? You never know when you show up at the hockey rink what you're going to see.
Eric Johnson hops on the ice and he's got some equipment with him. I'll tell you what, that's a good way to kill the play, isn't it?
Yes.
Scuffle, Tkachuk and Kreider.
Yeah, that is an ongoing conversation.
Luckily, it didn't go over the stands. It just threw it up in the air, so got to wash it off and just use it. I told him that was the best play he made all game, so.
Halloween a day away. Let's pay homage to an almost spooky tradition indulged in by two competitors in this game. The Alex Lyons stare down, in which he seemingly gets lost in the lens from time to time, not to be outdone by Connor Hellebuyck with his notorious stare down that's left our cameramen shaken and disconcerted for years. Guys, forget their goaltending stats. These two are undefeated when it comes to staring contests.
Well, they say about 2-goal leads. Oh! A bank shot! Fools Allen, and it is 8-4.
Goalie's worst
worst nightmare? Well, they have a lot of nightmares, but this is one of them.
Trying to figure this out.
Looks to me like there were 2 pucks on the ice at one time.
Oh, it's right behind the net. There was just an extra puck behind the net. So we put our forensics team on this. Kaprizov flips this one over the net. It hits the netting and lands behind the Tampa goal. Watch it just sit there, and nobody ever goes and picks it up. So they drop a new puck. Play goes on with an extra puck on the ice. Now here is the play, how it finishes. Rossi takes advantage of the extra puck and beats Vasilevsky.
Our forensics department, they don't fool around. They get to the bottom of stuff. I've never seen that.
It's deflected wide. Bodies flying everywhere. Net's jarred off at supports as crashing into his own goal was Fabro. Whistle blows and Smith and Merzlikins do a little pantomime there.
Good looks for Vegas, just unable to capitalize.
Now with a steal, takes it off Tars, but couldn't keep it out, and Kerfoot scores. After he turned it over, it'll be a shorthanded goal for Alex Kerfoot, and a rather unconventional one at that.
Well, Samsonov almost makes up for his mistake. Samsonov diving back, and he gets to it, but it goes up and over and into the net.
Lost it, got it back, but the pass deflected down. Lindgren. Oh, he put it in his own net! Charlie Lindgren has just gifted Tampa the lead.
Oh no! Charlie put it in his own goal. Oh no! He went to dump it behind the net, and Charlie Lindgren put it in his own net. And it's 4-3 Tampa Bay. I can't believe it.
And the Capitals come from behind to win 5-4 over the Tampa Bay Lightning.
We all pretty much laughed it off, even me. Like, it was, you know, I chucked that puck out of the rink, and I kind of chuckled to myself. It was obviously the worst mistake I've probably ever made in my life. The guys picked me up, and that's I got a lot of respect for those guys.
And what they have to do to be successful as a team. So for Edmonton,
a squibber, and it went 5-hole on Marc-Andre Fleury. 1-0 Edmonton, 27 seconds in, and it is 1,000 start. Marc-Andre Fleury faces potentially the toughest bounce he's ever seen. That one ate him up.
Yeah, tough start. That's what I planned. You know, I haven't played in 2 weeks, I think, and jeez, seen the replay. I don't know. I've seen goalie do this before. I don't think it's happened before to me.
Hagel going at it, making faces at each other.
Yeah, you could sense that they know these 2 points. Oh, and Hagel are going back and forth around you there.
Yeah, most of it I can't repeat. The usual stuff in a 2-1 hockey game that's been hotly contested.
Up top, Hudson shot. Hit a body wide behind the net. In the crease, where is it? Loose. And played up behind Quick. As that somehow stayed out. Caulfield with it. Down low. Suzuki the tip. Tries again. Banks it in again. Behind Quick. Down and out.
And Jonathan Quick was in scramble mode as he lost his stick. He's got Nick Suzuki on top of him. And then he ends up grabbing one of his it's actually Yuri Slavkovsky's stick.
He grabbed the stick when he lost his and said, well, you know what? I'll use this one.
Yeah, you fell on top of my stick. I'm going to take the closest one near me.
From Marner, first like it's down, and it is kept out as Matthews was tied up, lost his stick momentarily. Matthews had the goal stick. He grabbed the goal stick, took a look at it. Merzlikins has his stick.
Yeah, that's exactly why he
How
did.
do you call a penalty on one and not the other?
Merzlikins, after he loses his stick, look, he pulled it right out of his hand and now flips it around like it's a goaltender, so Matthews picks up his. All of a sudden realizing, yeah, okay, maybe I can't do this.
2 penalties on the play. Columbus goaltender, 2 minutes holding the stick. Toronto number 34, 2 minutes playing with an illegal stick.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. That's a first. Man, you can't do that. I'm sorry about it.
Puck is dropped, and it's 4-0. In the opening period, and Razor just took another one, and that was a rocket. Rob says, play on, boys. I'll be good for another 222. Then you can have a look at it. Razor for the second time.
Yeah,
took one right off the.
Yeah, I got a couple there in the eyebrow, a couple little stitches. But
all right, so where did it hit first, or is that all in one motion?
Right where the golf ball is, right here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not normal. That's not normal, so.
Now the ice, Merzlikins way out to get there ahead of Reichel, and he's back out. Hawks try to take advantage, and he goes high in the air, he grabs the puck. Merzlikins goes full to Kimbe Mutombo, and knocks the puck out of the air. I love it. Elvis is alive and well. You gotta love the effort there.